So today I have with me Shanti ma'am, who is the director of Education Wing of Chinmaya Mission Schools and also the director of Chinmaya International Residential School, and we are in Coimbatore at the school. So ma'am, can you please introduce yourself and tell us about all the work you've done?
Oh, thank you, Swaraj. It's a wonderful opportunity to discuss about this with you. I've been in the field of education, also with Chinmaya Mission for the last 50 years. I started my teaching career in 1976, and all along I've been with Chinmaya Mission, and I have done my post graduation in mathematics, and I actually joined as a teacher and then grew up to become a principal of the Chinmaya School at Jamshedpur. And then I came to Chennai, and I've been associated with the education cell. There's the governing body of almost 84 schools and 13 colleges and some vision schools also. So my work has been always, all along, has been with the Chinmaya Mission. And I had an opportunity to work as a principal, serve as a principal of the Chinmaya International Residential School from 2009 and after 2018. And after that, I've been taking the role of a director of administration and academics in Chinmaya International School, and also been handed over the responsibility of taking charge of all the schools, education institutions under Chinmaya Mission. So we have schools across the country, and so I monitor, I do training for the teachers and keep visiting the schools, and I have written a assessment model for the schools to evaluate where schools, how they are doing. It's all our Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda is the founder of Chinmaya Mission, and clearly he has given us the vision. His vision was, he did not start schools because there was any scarcity of schools or dearth of schools. He started because he wanted to give holistic education to children, and he has clearly communicated when children emerging out of our institutions should be able to stand with non-compromising values in the society. They should have the mental sagacity to not to compromise on the values that they've learned during the school level. So the vision is to make man making is the organization. That is the vision of our organization. Today it's very easy to produce marks and make children do well. Like my subject is mathematics. I can easily work on children to get marks. But with the challenges in the society today, the way things are, the children
It's so
are,
important.
they're growing amid screen time and speed and pressures, stress and all of that. In that, making them as good human being is really a great challenge. But we do have a very structured way we really do it. So, and I've been very happy working in the organization. I have grown up along with
50 years you said?
50 years.
50 years of experience and so much responsibility being a director of all the schools of academic and administration.
Academic administration I monitor for this school. Otherwise, I take up charge of the training, teacher training, and we ensure that the mission of Gurudev, what I mentioned, is translated into reality into the schools. So we do training programs, we have resource materials, and we also conduct physical assessments, and we also have practices. The best of practices are all shared with a newsletter among the schools, and we also acknowledge them with awards if they are implementing the vision of Gurudev in a effective manner. And when I say vision, it's vision. Gurudev has given the vision that man making is the purpose of our school. That's very clearly is given. His purpose, he has suggested very clearly that the aim of education is to transform children. Children should become transformed in the classroom.
And that transforms the world.
And how do we transform? And transformation is possible when we focus on the character of the child. And the character of the child is only through values. Yeah. The more child collects good values, and then his character, his personality becomes.
So I think when I was looking at Chinmaya Mission School, the one word which kept coming was value-based education.
Yes.
Then was holistic, and there was one more word which was secular.
Yes.
So what is that? What is the word secular?
Secular, Gurudev himself respected all faiths. I mean, he never was. He was human making. We can see that.
So, yeah, it's human.
So that we ensure that we do not have any kind of restrictions on a thing. But we are a Hindu mission school. So we do a lot of practices are there. We conduct Havan, and chanting is taught to children. Spiritual classes are conducted in the early hours in this school at least.
So how do you assure holistic development?
Yes. So we believe strongly 4 aspects for a child's personality.
Okay.
The physical aspect, the mental or the emotional or the mental aspect, intellectual aspect, and the spiritual aspect. So all these 4 we believe has to be simultaneously nurtured in a school, and this we call it as the Chinmaya Vision program.
Okay.
It's called as the Chinmaya Vision program, and the Chinmaya Vision program is not one activity that is done. It is the very root of all that we do in our schools.
So what are the holistic activities that you conduct in your school?
We do a lot of activities. I'll tell you what exactly how we go about doing it. We have a lot of resource material that we share it with the schools. Like say for physical development. Under physical development, we look at the physical fitness of the child, the yoga practices, and also we talk about physical grooming, and also having nutritious food, also part of the taking care of the body, and good cleanliness. And what we call it as the 16 samskaras, we call all that, we bring it into the physical development of the child.
Also, you was talking to me about all the sports you have here.
Yes, we have 1:5 is a teacher-student ratio. We have about,
that is so rare to hear.
Yes,
1:5. Wow.
And we have about 12 physical education teachers, every coach, swimming coach, basketball coach, athletic coach, yoga teacher, and tennis coach, and so many people are available, because we feel children, when they're coming to a boarding school, they should not miss anything in life. If some child is keen to become a football player, so we should have that, should be attended to, that should be nurtured in the school. Basically, we try to bring out the potential already in the child.
Right.
So that's what we are working towards. So if you talk about physical transformation, we also talk about alternative medicine, Ayurveda, all that is information is given to children.
So what is the Indian value that you bring in school?
So Indian values, every day they have morning spiritual classes where our scriptures, stories from our scriptures are shared. For smaller classes, we share the stories from Ramayana, Mahabharata, and all of that. And as they grow higher, we also give the meanings of Bhagavad Gita. And later classes, some of the senior children even study Upanishad and all that. That also we go as per the pace of the child. If the child wants to progress learning more and more about it, we do that.
You have that option.
So we provide all of that.
So what happens if the child is not willing to learn?
The child, actually what happens is they know what we are offering.
Right.
One is when they come to us for admission itself, they know very well. Parents are aware what we are offering. USP of a school, what is that? They know very well. And secondly, when the child comes, he sees everybody else doing it. The peer group that they automatically...
The environment is so motivating and
absolutely conducive environment for children to go through all of this. And they chanting, there is a structured way they do chant Ganapati Adara Shisha, Meda Suktam, and Hanuman Chalisa. Everything is done in a wholeheartedly by the children.
That's what is
yeah. And we also teach meditation to children.
Okay.
And that actually, if you ask me, when children study here and go back home, and when they come back, they remember these classes more than their English, science, maths classes. They see that the values have been made a big difference to them in their own lives. So I think this is a so-called, we do soft skill in CBSE is also talking about.
Yeah.
We are providing it through our ancient traditional way, how it was taught. We teach pranayam to them, and yoga, of course, is mandatory.
You were speaking about the Shubhasha.
Subhashi, yeah, for the mental development of the child. And we have this, how to make the child mind have, the mind also needs freedom, security, and love. So we know that. So what we do is we provide children with such kind of activities in the school so that they grow as a good human being. So sometimes we find children using abusive words. Giving a right language is a beautiful gift to the child. For his life, he will have it along with him. Absolutely. So to do that, what we do, we motivate children. We ask them to sign up for a program. We call it as Subhashi. Su is good. Bhashi is the language. So speaking right language is a culture of the school. So we tell children, you can make a commitment to yourself, take a vrat or vow, the challenge. I will not speak bad words for the next 6 months or 4 months, like that. They sign up for us, sign up for
so
the...
So it's a voluntarily
they sign up. And then they refrain from using a bad word. And at the end of 4 months, when he's ready, we do an interview with his friends, his teachers, the dorm parents, and we have resident brahmacharis here. They're all consulted. Principal also consults. And then finally, we do an interview with the child also. Your name has been suggested, and what do you think? Do you deserve that? And very, very interestingly, sometimes children say that I have used one word, I think I'll do again another 4 months and then get the award. When we introduced it, you will be surprised. We had about 600 children. Around 20 to 25 children could get the award. But now, over the years, we celebrate it. We give them an assembly, and in front of parents, we give them this award. It's a badge which is beautifully designed, and they wear it, and they're really, really proud about it. That the authenticity has got completely now stretched out. So many students are registering for it. Even the 12th standard students are now Subhashis. We have some 400 students are Subhashis now.
Wow.
So we changed the culture of the school completely.
One student at a time.
Yeah.
And voluntarily. That's really important.
At a time, 20-25 people register.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that voluntary, they commit. That's
they
important.
commit. Registering itself is a great joy for them, and then we take them through a lot of service activities. The mind, children are reluctant. Gurudev wanted them to go and serve the society. So he said service should become mandatory in the school. So 120 hours of service the child has to do by the time he's in 7th.
And this has always been there?
Always been there. Always been there. I mean, we introduced it, and then the school has been following it for the last, I think, more than 12-13 years it's been followed. So they have to earn service hours. We make parents also.
So what are the kind of service they do?
So we have segregated it to 20 hours of service at home, 20 hours of service at school, and it has to, the beneficiary has to certify also, and then they have to, when they go home, they have to serve the parents. It's mandatory. And they can go to some NGO organization and serve them, or they can go take some village. We have a village adapted here nearby, so where our children go and work for the residents of the village, like doing a survey, telling them not to take to
awareness campaigns.
They're all conducted there. So that's the one very important thing, how we groom the mind. Another very important thing is, you see, today a child has to come first in the class to get a prize. Or he has to run a race to win a prize. We give prizes genuinely when children are good, because school wants to endorse goodness in that. So we want to say, we are with you. He's a very good, he's respectful, he's obedient, he's very disciplined.
For their attributes.
We give special awards to children. He might not do well in maths, he may be a failure in maths, but we don't care about it.
Right.
His goodness is being endorsed in the assembly. We give them, like last time, almost about 100 children got soft skill awards. So now we are making it as a pride for them. Being good is a good thing.
Kind,
good. It's a very important thing. Otherwise, we say,
and we never award that. So then it doesn't become important for them.
They think only they are getting
the marks.
So by somehow I should get marks if I want a prize.
If I want. Yeah.
That kind of a thing is nurtured.
So that changes the mindset.
The thing happens, because you see, today everybody in the schools, they are only appreciating smartness, not goodness.
Intellect.
And so we say that also, no, बेचारा अच्छा लड़का है, इसको बेचारा बना देते हैं हम लोग. And English also say, poor fellow is good. So he's not only poor, he should be rich with goodness. Goodness should make a person feel rich. So that we emphasize in such a big way that we see that they do. Actually, I would like to share one incident which happened in our residential school. There was this boy who studied from here, 5th standard onwards, and he was very good in his running, 400 meters run. He used to be first, and by time he came to 7th, 8th, he was a national runner, and he got so many awards, so many things, and his timing was exceptionally good, all of that. And when he studied here, 12th standard, up to 12th standard, and in the 12th standard sports event, his speed, timing is beyond everybody. And when the sports day happened on the 12th standard, he came second. Everybody was surprised, and I was the principal, so I had called him. I said, what happened? How did you become second? Because the house teachers were really disappointed that house lost points. I asked him. So he said, ma'am, yesterday in the dormitory, my friend was telling me, you are running, so I will at least try for the second position. So I thought, why not give him a taste of success? And really it happened. And we were touched the way he did that. So the next day in the assembly, I announced it as, he said, I have a hero in our school. This is the announcement I made in the school. And we gave him something, a small medal. And till today, he says, this medal is precious for me. Because it was I got as a award for my goodness. Otherwise, I don't know where this will be. So we make it a point to do this deliberately, consciously. Awards are there in the dormitories. If children are good, they are given best child award, best exemplary award, exemplary service award. There's so many of that we give here, only with the purpose to communicate to children, come on, be good.
Yeah.
Do not compromise on being good.
Today's world needs that. Needs that far more than intellect also.
Intellect also.
Yeah.
And the second focus is also on bringing out whatever they are good in. That we are giving enough
bringing
focus,
that out.
Like we have a boy who has become a cricket, strengthening coach for the Indian cricket team.
Wow.
He studied in our school and he played cricket here, and he went on to study in a sports school, and now today is a strengthening coach for the Indian cricket team.
Such a
Soham Desai is his name. And so and the same way we had a girl in 6th standard. She loved photography. She started taking pictures here only. And then she took a picture and it has won the under 14 best photographer national award in Delhi. She got, and her photographs are kept in the London Museum. So they don't do small things because of the
way they are. They can even dream big and they achieve it.
Yes. We nurture
the person they become.
Yeah, we nurture it in a very big way. Photographers are nurtured here, artists are nurtured here, paintings are nurtured by children. You can see all over the school.
Yeah, you're talking about differential learning.
Yeah, differential. Yeah, we don't leave out children if they 6th standard, 7th standard, they join the school and they find a new language or something. We have bridge courses, and differential assessments are conducted also. Teaching as well as assessments are conducted.
That is so important in today's world, to have differential learning. Otherwise, you leave so many children behind in the same class.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have to allow them to learn in their own pace.
Yeah.
They will catch up.
And they catch up.
They will.
But if you don't allow that, they will never catch up.
Correct. That's absolutely. We see that if child is not very, very logically thinking and his mathematics numbers or scores are not good, we give a special paper, which is slightly not that kind of challenges are there in the paper. We give them and he gets 80%, and that boosts his moral. Slowly you will see he starts doing well. He catches up with the other children so very easily.
Yeah.
So we work on the confidence of children. So this is more important than the scores alone. In 6th standard, 7th standard, what marks matter? Marks don't matter at all. So if you boost the confidence, he will
go upward spiral.
So that we have seen.
Or they can go downward spiral.
I know. If they keep on failing.
If you give them the same paper and they say you're not doing well, or you give them a chance where you say, listen, this is right for you, you do it, and they feel good.
Absolutely.
And they
absolutely.
And slowly they catch up also, right? That's what you have seen.
Absolutely right. And the biggest advantage is the parents support us in all these initiatives.
So because this is a residential school, parents usually don't come here. So how do you engage parents, or what is the parents' involvement here?
Yeah, parents' involvement is at its best here, actually.
Wow.
Because I have seen it. The studio where we are sitting, it's all guided by one of our parents. This was like a stock room and it was in shambles. And then when I felt that children are doing really good work, the talks are all good, assembly talks, we wanted to upload it in our site. So this thought came to me and he said, completely, I will guide you. And he came all the way from Dubai and guided me what acoustics to be done, what equipments to be done for recording and everything.
So you have a state-of-art studio here.
Studios. And you will see YouTube video talks, ARS talks. If you browse, you will see there are so many talks are there. And children also, they know that talks are going.
So this is going on that also. This talk is going to go on that.
Yeah, like this, the studio. And they prepare so well for the talks. That's something which, because they know this is going up on the air, so they deliberately work and bringing out their potential. Actually,
nowadays communication is so important. You have to learn to communicate well, present yourself well. Correct. That is what is demanded.
Absolutely.
So this is a big boost.
Yeah. And apart from that, they are doing lots and lots of stuff in the school. Lots of clubs are there, activities are there. We conduct TEDx at Youth in the school program itself, Man at School program. Lots of things are happening where the communication skills are nurtured.
So my background is dance education. So I thought, let me ask you, what do you do for dance in your school?
We have two dance teachers are there. One dance teacher is 24 hours. One dance teacher comes from the city. She's in classical Bharatanatyam, very, very, organized way. Because we have children of two categories. One, children, they want to dance. They may not have got traditional training in dance, but they want to dance.
As a joy,
is in their body. As a joy for a film song or anything. They want to dance.
As a joy.
So that is also taken care. And those who want to continue with the proper, theoretical as well as practical knowledge
classical
of classical dance. So this lady comes there. She comes from once in a week. And she gives them training and all of that. And wherever the children given opportunity, they do dance. Our annual day programs, the dance, they do an amazing job. And they go for a lot of competitions and they give exposure to children. and they really do well. Dancing is at any time you give an opportunity, they'll get up and dance in the school. We do dandiya dance, happens during Navaratri. Every day, I'm sure you must be aware, Gujarati. Yeah, you're Gujarati. Every day dandiya is done where teachers, all of us dance with children. The dandiya program is for half an hour every day on all the 10 days.
That's amazing.
And we have a Mahashtami that day. We have a great 3 hours dance program.
Wow.
The children dance and all of that. We do Swamini Amma also sometimes, she also used to dance when she used to be here. So that's also nurtured. And we do a lot of all of this, any instrument they want to learn, we provide. Trinity exams are conducted, keyboard training is then given here, and tabla, they write the exams, tabla exams, children register, we take them for the exams.
So you are also heading academics for all the Chinmaya Mission schools. Here there is no earlier class as such for open to outsiders, but what is the core of early years education for Chinmaya Mission?
Yeah, see, one is first of all, we have gone through the National Curriculum Framework and NEP.
Right.
It gives about 1 lakh suggestions are there in the given by Kasturi Rangan committee. Out of 1 lakh suggestions, 40% is for the foundation year program.
Right.
They've given that. So we first of all we educate our people. We have had online meetings, what is the foundation year program and all of that. We have given a lot of them, and then we've also given some demonstration classes online also. And we have some of the schools even have got their own material resources content that they produced also. And now we are going through a size of Shiksha. You are going to take a session for that also, where the nursery teachers, about 168 of them have come
here today.
It's going for the 5-day residential camp. It is 5 days. It's going.
So this happens every year?
Every year for some group of teachers it happens. We have once mathematics teachers group. They had we call it as, we always Chinmaya Mission, we give Sanskrit names. So Ganita Goshti, we had Angila Goshti, and we had Swara Sangam for music teachers, Nritya Sangam for dance teachers, and Krida Sangam for physical education teachers, Amulya Shiksha for all the value education teachers.
So truly holistic.
It's truly, we don't leave any teacher, and we do
any subject.
Not even subject. We do principles workshop, Netratva, where we give them the nuances of leadership management, how to, delegating work, how to delegate, empowering teachers, how they can be ready for the change management in schools. Principals need to know it.
Yeah, because I read there are 81 schools in India, and if you say total world were the 82 schools.
No, we have 84 schools plus 8 schools in Trinidad, Tobago. There we have 8 schools, and we have 13 vision schools. The vision schools are non-Chinmaya schools, but they sign up with us only for value-based education program. So that's
curriculum framework.
And then the 9 colleges are also there with us. We have 9 colleges.
Okay.
All of that are under us. So we keep doing training programs. Now a major Olympiad is being organized by Education Cell. 15,000 students have registered for it, all over from all the Chinmaya schools. We are organizing, we are making paper setting. A lot of master trainers are there for taking this vision forward.
So ma'am, there's a lot of responsibility on your head.
Not 84 teamwork. It's a teamwork, collaboration.
But it is leader is a leader.
Yeah, but I do get a lot of support from everybody. I have an office also.
Always a leader would say that. A good leader will always say that.
Above all the, apart beyond this support and all of that, we have our Gurudev's grace. I strongly believe in it.
Yeah.
And that really helps me go in this. Even I'm almost 72 years old. So I still carry on with work. It's only because of the blessings, grace, and the support of people.
I can see that, because after all the podcasts we record, this podcast had no retake.
I'm speaking from my heart.
Yes, because you're speaking from your heart. So in special early years, they say movement and development are 2 sides of coin. Yeah, so how do you encourage active learning environment in your school?
First of all, one is that there are a lot of activities are there. We have prepared our own digital content. In every subject, every teacher for every class, they prepare digital content. So if they are teaching mathematics for class 5, the set of activities are already inbuilt in them. They can, of course, improvise on it. So they do those activities. Activity-based.
Which makes them active.
Yeah, they move about. Sometimes the teacher takes a ball to the class to teach mathematics. And they are moving. The children are always in movement. And then, of course, we have a huge 80 campus. So we take classes under the trees in an amphitheater sometimes. And we do. And also one one more thing we have made it mandatory in our school here is that every child, every class should go for one site visit for learning. Not picnics. I'm not talking about picnics. So children are sometimes taken to factories here where mills are there. They go and see
Experiential learning.
Experiential learning is provided. They are not in the school. We organize buses and all that. We take them to see that. And 12th standard children last time when they were learning about consumerism and all that in economics, they went to the consumer court. We got permission for them. They sat when a case was fought, all that. So we provide giving information, knowledge out of,
real
beyond classroom. Four walls of the classroom alone cannot be learning. Everywhere there is learning possible. So we provide that kind of and it's a structured. I wouldn't say it is mandatory, but it's a part of the structure that every teacher once at least the child goes out, because it's more boarding school. They love to go out also.
Yeah, they would enjoy it.
They would enjoy it. So we ensure that they go out and learn also.
All classes?
All classes, across the classes. This year 5th standard may go for this Amul factory. Then 7th standard will go some other place.
Right.
One factory where weaving is done. One thing went to a coconut farming and all of that. They saw how it is done. So we make it a point to ensure that. And one biggest thing that we do, which I would like to mention, is the holiday assignments that we give for students. They are absolutely unique and researched material is given to children. Like when they go out, we tell them, you do an interview of people, find out what is inspiring them from them. And we tell them to do Google and research about this particular person who has achieved something for the country. And
inspiring, so very inspiring.
We don't give English, math, science homework, write 50 questions. It's never done in our school.
Otherwise people dread vacation homework.
And if suppose statistics is taught, we tell them, go and study the electricity bills in your own street, about 25 people, collect the electricity bills, draw a pie chart to say how much of electricity is being used and how environment can be supported, what your suggestions are. So once we did it with the car, petrol, the children came out with suggestions that it is sad that 4 people are working in the same factory taking 4 cars. They should take a full car drive so that so much will be saved. They showed what will be the saving.
So at least when they grow up, they'll do that.
Hopefully it will stay with them for lifelong. So we make them do such exercises. Nothing, they never sit at home and do some work and all that. And we also send suggestions for, if you want to watch a movie, watch these movies.
Right.
We give a list of movies you can watch, list of YouTube talks that you can watch, and then they have to put their reflection. That's the very important one. They have to not just watch and say, I watched it. You
can't forget reflections.
They have to write reflections. True. And the teachers have provided a app to them, so the children upload the holiday homework and send it to us, and we display it for the others to see what are the best assignments, how children have handled them and all that. Many times parents tell us, it's outstanding, your homework assignments make us also do. We are doing research, we are finding out, and they really,
good to know that the holiday assignments are not dreadful.
Yeah,
which usually it is in most of the schools, and they just don't want to do it.
We don't do that at all. We don't do that at all. And we work with, make children think. How to make them think, how to make them responsible.
So what will be one last word you would advise or say to parents, the new generation parents, that you would like to give?
I think basically the parents, the mindset of parents, we actually feel it has to go through some kind of a drastic paradigm shift is needed in parents' mindset, because today everybody wants to do science and mathematics and engineering and medicine and all of that, and they sometimes put it on their children and they want to achieve things. That kind of a mindset will spoil the growth.
Like you say, you had some photographer who's
they should see what the child. Gurudev says it very clearly. Spend on the child. Don't spend on the child. Spend in the child. So in the child is talk to him. Find out what is he good at. Parents don't know what the child is capable of. They only want to know how much marks he scored. Sometimes I'm not generally saying. So parents should also understand what the child is coming background. They also have some dreams are there. How the dreams can be met. If we facilitate, schools and parents together facilitate, it really becomes
it nurtures the child beautifully.
They should talk to the children and find out what he is good at and all of that. And we also believe in that no child, God doesn't create junk. He is a great person. How can we think of some purpose is there for the child to
True.
find out in his own life. So we should be the facilitators for that.
For them to find
For
that,
them to
be
find
able
out.
to
Help
find
them
that.
to find out. Many times children say, I don't know what I want to do. Many times children in many schools.
Many adults.
No, because
Still they don't know.
That is where our spiritual classes help children. They
To find the
internalize
way.
a lot. They internalize a lot. Find out what is my strength, what is my area I need. First step for improvement is when you have to be aware of your own weaknesses. This area I need to improve. So we do have a very big career counseling programs and all of that in a big way we do. But at the same time, parents' contribution is really, really needed.
When parents and school come together.
Yeah. And in fact, even we do so much in all our Chinmaya Vidyalayas, lot of prayers are taught, lot of things are taught. You saw in the dining hall, prayer before eating, after prayer, giving gratitude for the food. Everything is a part of the system. But when children at home, parents should also join in it.
Right.
Then, it becomes a value for them.
Parents have sent their children here to have the values. And when they go back, children should see the same value at home. That's what.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then it becomes holistic.
Then it's an extension of what they're learning for their life.
Absolutely.
And it stays with them.
Then it stays with them for. Otherwise, the human mind is like this. Children will compartmentalize whatever they've learned. This is for my school. I step in school. I have to do a step out of it. I don't have to do it.
That should not happen.
That is
and
not.
That's where the parents.
That is not the vision what Gurudev gave us. Gurudev wanted to have these values lifelong, non-compromising values. He says that. So how do we make that? So we make a lot of requests to our own parents whenever we have opportunity. We have now a session every last Saturday of the month. We have an online forum with our Chinmaya International School parents where we don't talk about the child's performance, growth, nothing. Generally, we talk about what is Gurudev's vision, what is life should be, what they parenting, how parenting should be. And sometimes we give them talks on Ayurveda and things like that, how good health can be maintained. It's a general knowledge sharing session that we do where parents are highly benefited. They are getting a lot of benefit. So I openly tell them whenever I address them, pray together with the children. Eat together on the dining hall. Don't eat in front of the television. So how they cannot...
Don't be on the mobile.
And mobile phones usage.
And parents also on mobile phone, not just children.
Yeah. You can't tell the child, you go and read, I am going to watch a movie or I am going to be on the phone. So the child decides, we need role models for children.
And somewhere I also feel that we are talking about children and mobile, we're talking about children and overstimulation, distraction. But the world is difficult at this time even for a child. And if you don't understand that and keep saying, don't do this, and not create the right environment which helps them.
Don't do it, won't work at all.
It's very difficult because if we were given the phone at that young age, if we had overstimulation, I think we would be in the same soup what they are in.
Absolutely. So that is where the choices have to be made. Everybody's life is because of the choices you make in your own life. And who is going to teach them how to make the choices? Schools. You can't leave it to parents, you do it. And school parents will say, you do it.
They don't listen to parents.
Parents can't do it. We can do it better. We can do it really better.
I completely agree.
So it is all about education. When Gurudev said education should change the child, transform the child, what is the transformation? He learns to make right choices in life. Every time somebody is offering him something, a cigarette or something, he should know, this is not for me.
This is not for me. I must say no.
I must say no. Or when I'm indulging in video game, too much of game, I should know this is not good.
This is my limit.
This is every step we say that this is the path of the right and path of the right. The child should be able to take, not go to the path of pleasant.
So we can say
that's a lot of entertainment may be there, but he should be able to say. That is why we practice austerity here. It becomes a habit in children that if I'm putting on weight, I'm obese, then I better don't eat junk food. So knowing the body, respecting the body, understanding the body is really important. It's a gift. Don't you think health is a big value?
Absolutely. Health is wealth.
Value, it's a big value for one's life. How to achieve that? It's not easy if you are just prone to eat anything that comes across or take any, thing, not drugs and stuff and all of that. You're abusing the wonderful gift that you've got. So we make that go into the minds of children clearly here. You are doing it.
So they make the right choice in life.
Yeah. And we have this beautiful shloka in 3rd chapter. It says, Uttared Atmanat Manam is that chapter. And shloka, it goes on to say, you only have to lift yourself. Your physical, external comfort can be given by your parents and all of that. Quality change, if you want to bring to your life, You have to
You are
deliberately do
responsible
it.
for
You are responsible for it.
You make the choice for yourself.
You make the choice.
And you teach children to make the right choice when
Choices.
the time comes.
It should become a habit for making right choices.
Yeah.
It should become a habit in the child that I can say, oh, this child will never do it.
Yeah.
He cannot do wrong things. That much status, we go and leave the child to the society, he will do wonders.
Nice.
You don't have to worry about anything else, right?
Yeah.
That's the purpose. Wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed the
Thank you.
conversation.
Same here. Thank you so much. It was very insightful. More than insightful, it was very inspiring.
Thank you.